another arse cheek. Alright everyone, how's it going? Check out what I have got here. Zoom. This is an Industry 9 Freecoaster hub. It's one of only a handful in the world, and look what it can do. Bike goes one way, bike goes the other way. Chain stays still. Now if you don't know what a Freecoaster is, it's basically a hub with an engagement system that allows you to ride backwards without having to pedal backwards. If you've ever seen myself or another rider who doesn't have a Freecoaster hub, every time we ride backwards, we have to pedal backwards. It's not us propelling the bike, it's just the way the hub system works. We've got a street cleaner over here. God damn it. Because of the way a hub system works with pawls and ratchets, every time you ride backwards, they engage, so you have to pedal backwards to go backwards. I don't quite know how this Freecoaster works. I know a lot of them have a thread that when you pedal backwards half a pedal or something like that, it disengages the pole system which allows you to ride backwards. I've literally no idea how the Industry 9 one works. I've not opened it up, but it's working pretty well so far. Now Industry 9 developed this one with their slopestyle riders because I'm not sure if you've seen modern slopestyle, it's getting pretty tech. A lot of them are doing fakey stuff and half cabs off drops. So they've developed this with their slopestyle riders, but they want a torque test. Now trials riding, that is a test of any hub. And I know the Industry 9 torch hubs, they work super well. Now, Freecoasters are not known for their strength when it comes to torque, so that's why they've sent it to me. And I'm going to try some trials riding on it, even though the lack of engagement points will make that very hard, but I will try and put some torque through it and see if I can break it. Hopefully not. The only bad thing with a Freecoaster is they have pretty much about 3 engagement points. You need that slack. I mean, look how much there is. Look at all that slack. Whoop. You actually need all that slack in there, all that slop, because if you had multiple engagement points, as soon as you land fakey, it's gonna engage if it's super sensitive and then spit you on your ass. And it's happened to me already, and it hurts. Oh, cheers dude, nice one. We've got fans over here. Just had a special guest turn up. You may recognise him from previous vlogs. It's Rab.
Yeah, I'm just tagging along again.
How's it going?
Keep dropping in by chance, of course.
Rab is wanting to get a BMX. He's got a bit of history here.
Yeah.
Check this out. He's just telling me, what was it? This is the very first BSD that Grant took to
Interbike apparently.
Yeah.
So I borrowed this bike from a guy, Neil Porteous, Wingnut, if you're familiar with the BMX scene, Unit 23. And this is a BSD Forever frame. I believe it's around about 10 years old, and I'm basically, before I get my own BMX, and I've got a 2 loose frame to build up at home, but I think I'm just going to jump straight into the deep end and buy something probably around, once I've saved some pennies, around about February I think.
Gonna go for a full build BSD?
I'm gonna go absolute BSD. It's one of the things I love about BMX is BSD, because I think it's really cool that they're such a local brand and they're like, and they've just done so well.
That is cool.
Yeah, they support local riders. They basically are part of the scene in Glasgow, which is like Unit 23, this place.
So what Rab is trying to say is, if you're going to get a BMX, get a BSD because they are awesome.
Yeah, I'm a fanboy. I'm a total fanboy. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to maybe try to ride on some ledges. But
my plan, because I'm on a Freecoaster and I'm trying to do trials on it, and I'm pretty sure no one has ever done this before. Baby steps. I've come to these walls which I know and love. It's all pretty low level stuff, so I don't want to go full in and like start doing massive drop gaps, or even if I need to find out whether that's possible first. So yeah, baby steps, and see how we get on. Some of you may have seen on my Instagram, Facebook, that I have had this hub on my skate park bike, and I've been to Unit 23 and tried some stuff there. So this is my very first time on a Freecoaster, but that was, and now this is my very first time out in the streets trying some trialsy stuff. So yeah, this is all new to me, so don't expect anything too massive. I'm actually pretty stoked with that. Now, because of the way a Freecoaster works, the bike's completely silent. I've literally never had a silent trials bike before. it's so eerie. I'm so used to having a really loud hub with the really strong engagement points, and it just feels so weird rolling along with literally no noise at all. The other weird thing is, because the engagement system is completely disengaged, there's no drag. So this bike literally rolls twice as far as I'm used to. That should be really good as a filming bike as well. If you're filming someone else, you won't get any of your hub noise contaminating the footage. So yeah, loving it so far. I think I need to try some actual trial stuff, so I'm going to try and send this gap and just build up, so fingers crossed I don't die. I don't think there's any way I'm going to do this static. Oh, it feels so weird. Right, really good. I think I'm going to have to do that pedaling or something, or learn where the engagement points are and just get used to it. Let's try a pedal gap. Keep on forgetting there's no engagement points. Thought that was over the bars right there. Oh. Trying to pedal gap across it. It's one of the most terrifying things I've tried for a long time. I reckon it'll work though. Bloody hell, that's scary. Hopefully I can get across just how difficult this is with the lack of engagement points. I think I just took multiple engagement points, decent hubs for granted, because this is hard. That's probably a good point to end it for today. It's getting dark and that hurt a lot. Oh, so glad I was wearing my helmet. Hit the back of my head pretty damn hard there. Some of those lines took way longer to film than I was planning. This Freecoaster stuff is hard and it has got dark. So I reckon the plan is go home, rest up, let my neck get better, and then come back out tomorrow. Maybe finish this line. I'd like to get it a little bit better, and then go for a bit of an explore and see what else I can find and see what else I can do on the free hub, on the Freecoaster hub. So yeah, let's do that then. Until tomorrow. Back again. It's actually a much better day today. It was chucking it down earlier, but it's dried up now. I'm pretty sore after that crash last night. That's what I mean about when the hub engagements bite, and if you're going backwards like that, you just get sent straight to your arse. So I'm feeling that quite a bit. I'm going to give this line a few more tries, probably foolishly, and then I've got a couple of ideas I want to go to other places to try out. So let's get back on with this one. My other arse cheek. How? I've literally been trying that for hours now. I wanted to get it further back than that with no hops, but I'm gonna kill myself if I keep on going as I'm sweating so much. I'm gonna call it at that for that line and get a move on to somewhere else before the sun goes down again. Spot number 2, the Anderston Estate, the good old classic. And my finger in the screen there. I reckon there's got to be some stuff to do here on the Freecoaster. I reckon side up to be a good engagement test, good torque test. Give it a try. It's so hard, you have to cock back so far to get that engagement point. Oh, damn it. Let's try it all on the back wheel. This will be a challenge. No idea how long that took. A bit scabby at the end there, but I cannot be bothered trying that for another 200 attempts just to get that a little bit neater at the end. Oh my god. This Freecoaster stuff is hard work. Maybe there's enough time in the day, enough energy left in me to try maybe 1, possibly 2 more spots just for an explore and see what I can come up with. Let's do it. I haven't done any big pedal gaps yet, so I've got this one here. I can be a fairly good test of the hub. Maybe try a foot jam whip off the end, see if we can land fakie, roll out, make use of the trialsy streety line. Should be alright. Scraped it. I think security's coming. Need to do this quick. That'll do. So there you have it, guys. Getting kicked off by the nicest security guard ever.
Where's that going? Where's that going?
This is going on YouTube.
Oh! Sorry about that, mate.
That's all good. Right, next spot then. I should tell you what, I'm not going to move on. I'm actually going to call the video there. I'm absolutely knackered. Hopefully I've got enough footage. It feels like I've ridden for hours and hours and hours. Well, I guess I have been riding for hours and hours, but it's probably the case I've only actually managed to get like a handful of lines. So hopefully this is a long enough video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This free hub has been flipping awesome. It's not broken on me yet, so I think it needs a little bit more time on it. Be interesting to see if we can get a bit more used to it, what other lines we can come up with, but I'm fairly happy with today's and yesterday's lines that I managed to get. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, or even if you're not, please hit the subscribe button, get notifications for every time I put a video up every Friday. And if you're not already, please go subscribe to my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook page, and that way you actually get to see sneak previews of stuff like this, because I've already posted up some clips of me riding this Freecoaster on my Instagram and YouTube page last week, I think. I'd love to hear if any of you guys have got some dream tricks you'd love to try if you had a Freecoaster hub. I reckon there's some pretty amazing stuff that could be done on it. But until next week guys, be fluent, get out on your bikes, and I'll see you next time. See you later.